Lordship, I beg to item number 63 of daily list, my lord.
63.
Yes, my lord. Daily list.
Yeah.
That matter become in first, my lord.
Item 63 is submitted by Mr. H. Rahman, learned counsel to the petitioner, that the matter has become therefore, writ petitioner does not wish to press the same. Accordingly, writ petition stands dismissed as instructed with interim order that any stand again.
Obliged.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, may I pray for listing of a matter, lordship, for non-finalization of my pension. Lordship, it would become for admission, lordship. Any early date as per convenient of this honorable court, lordship.
Well, early date will be in May only.
Can it be in the first week of May, my lord?
First week of May. 10th of May.
Oblige your lordship.
10th of May.
Oblige your lordship.
May I please, your lordship, here for listing, lordship,
Uh,
matter relating to area salary, lordship. Please, the matter list on 26, lordship.
Hmm?
26 for
17 May.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 62. Lordship, the matter may be examined for the day.
It's a by order matter. You're mentioning on whose behalf?
I'm mentioning on my senior Mrs. A. Bujal Barua. Lordship, actually, we have to take some instructions from the petitioner regarding the payment of his salary.
It is submitted that some instructions are called for with respect of the release of salary. So far as the writ petitioner is concerned, therefore some further time is sought for complete the instruction by the council. Accordingly, the matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
Lordship. Lordship, on the last occasion, I had provided a copy of the judgment passed in a similar matter. Lordship, the department was to take
Lordship,
instructions.
Lordship. Instructions are awaited, your lordship.
For what purpose? Where is that order?
Lordship,
Lordship, this is 22/6/2023.
What is your grievance here?
Lordship. Lordship, the grievance is, Lordship, the services of the petitioners were provincialized with imposition of two conditions, Lordship. One condition was that their provincialization would be subject to outcome of HSLC result 2021, and that the provincialization order would be effective from 1st of August 2021. Now, Lordship, the rules provide that only the results for the previous 3 years prior to coming into force of the Act will be taken into account. That is 2014, 15, and 16. Therefore, the stipulation that provincialization will be subject to HSLC 2021 is against the stipulations made in the Act. And the Act also contains that from the date of publication of the order, the services of the employees will be deemed to be provincialized. Therefore, the provincialization order having been published on 4th of January, it could not have been given effect from 1st of August, because the Act clearly says, and in this case also, Lordship, exactly these two issues were considered.
But it was contested by filing an affidavit. What was
Lordship.
the stand of the department in the affidavit?
Yes, Lordship. Now, in this case, Lordship, since 2022, no affidavit has been filed. In the month of April,
We can close it by saying that the department will examine this matter
Lordship,
in the light of the order passed in similar matter. That we can.
Lordship,
Lordship, within a time frame, because Lordship, in the month of April 23, a direction was already issued for
No, we
payment.
are saying that you want to approach the department. That is the better way of putting it. Because you have come before the court for a decision.
Lordship,
Now we can relegate the matter to the department for a decision.
Lordship,
Unless it is at your prayer that you want to approach the department in view of this order. And let the department address this matter. Otherwise, we'll have to decide this matter. How do we dispose it on?
Lordship, the only difficulty is the petitioners are without salary since 2021.
That's a different issue.
And in
Then
Lordship,
we'll proceed to hear the matter,
Lordship,
decide whether it is a correct or an incorrect You,
Lordship, and in April 23, a direction was passed to release our salaries. That is
Mr.
understand, Lordship.
Mr. Counsel, you are here challenging this condition,
Condition.
isn't it? In a similar matter, the court has held that this condition is bad. But that is again subject to the counter affidavits being filed by the department
Lordship,
in this matter.
Lordship.
Now, unless that is done, to say that this matter is squarely covered by this may be difficult. Nevertheless, we can close it by permitting you to approach the department, and department will decide on this matter in terms of such orders as may be passed by the,
Lordship, that may again give rise to another series of litigations here.
may give what to do,
Lordship, our last chance may be given to them and a date may be fixed. In the meantime, if they file
will impose a cost,
because it is pending since
will
22.
impose cost here. Heard learned counsel for the petition. Also heard learned standing counsel, secondary education.
Secondary.
These writ petitions have been filed, putting to challenge the imposition of a condition that their provincialization of these teachers are subject to the performance of their educational institution and the number of students in the HSLC examination. Learned counsel for the petitioner has referred to order dated 21/3/2024 passed in WPC so and so. It is submitted that a similar matter was disposed of by this court. That the order dated so and so has been carefully perused, and it is seen that the ordinate bench has disposed of the writ petition. After consideration, the matter in its entirety, including the affidavits filed by the respondent. This order dated so and so does not, prima facie, does not lay down proposition of a general proposition in respect of all writ petition, on all cases having the same questions of law. As such, it would be necessary to examine this matter and pass necessary orders. Stop. However, it is seen that in spite of opportunities being granted, the respondents have failed to file the counter affidavit. Notices in the matter were issued as per package
19/12/2022. Rule was issued.
which date
19/12/2022.
9/12.
Lordship, 19/12.
19/12. Perhaps in a different matter,
All were tagged together, Lordship.
it is pointed out by the learned counsel for the petition. Rule in the matter was issued as per package 19/12,
Lordship.
2023,
2022.
2022. Accordingly, let the matters be listed for hearing. In the meantime, the respondents will endeavor to file the counter affidavit if so advised. Since the rule has been issued, the relevant records be called for and kept ready perusal of the court at the time of hearing. Place this matter for hearing in the month of June on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
Obliged.
It is mentioned, it is needless to say that on the next date fixed, if no counter is filed as permitted by the respondents, the court will proceed to hear the matter on the pleadings available on record.
Lordship, can it be fixed in May since they're without salaries for 2 years?
Right in the third week of May,
Lordship,
yeah,
Obliged,
on a date to be fixed by the rates.
obliged.
Obliged.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, on last occasion, of instruction was directed to obtain from the concerned department, lordship.
Yes, Accountant General. Education Accountant General, yes.
Lordship, the principal he has refused to, he has denied that he has not received
Good.
the
Who
the
has sent it?
communication,
Who
your
has sent
lordship.
it? Which department sent it?
The
to me?
accountant general, your lordship,
Yes,
they have sent it.
The last occasion, I've submitted the track consignment report. This is our last occasion.
is it possible to send another copy?
No, that's it. Here to, it is a reflected item delivered to the address.
What documents did you forward?
The GPF authority for GPF final payment.
Have a copy with you now.
Yes.
No, the original.
Xerox of the original.
Who's for the principal?
Respondent number 9, lordship.
You have served copies.
Lordship, notice was not,
Notice is not
Not
a lot.
The issue notice returnable 4 weeks. The secondary education and accountant general are represented by their respective standing councils before notices are waived. However, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Steps on respondent number 7 and 8 by usual and registered post ID 7, 8, 9 to be effected within 2 weeks from today. Trustee is also permitted to be routed through the registry of this court. Matter to be listed after 3 weeks.
Yeah.
lordship.
May it please your lordship. My lord, matter relates to deemed suspension of the petitioner, my lord,
Hmm.
due to arrest in a criminal offence. My lord, that period, my lord, 90 days, within that period, no statement of allegations were served, my lord. Suspension was on
Yes, yes. What do you
6/3,
say?
my lord. And so cause was issued only on 7/7, beyond 90 days.
You are still under suspension.
Yes.
My lord, the departmental proceeding is going on, my lord. And it's drawn up against the petitioner.
Hmm?
Departmental proceeding is drawn up against the petitioner and it's not disposal yet.
No, his grievance is that you have kept him under suspension
Yes,
beyond
my lord,
90 days.
department, so cause has been issued to the
When
petitioner 7/7.
and when were you put under suspension?
6/3.
6/3. So it's beyond 3
Beyond.
months.
And my lord, similar lordship's order is also there, my lord.
You file your affidavit here.
Yes, sir.
Let the affidavit be filed here.
My lord, today, with due respect, my lord, today, on the last occasion, lordship has passed an order. If proper instructions were not there, my lord, then on materials available, it could be.
He has given an instruction that some DP is carrying his.
My lord,
carried on.
that we have already stated, my lord. It is there, my lord.
What is the status of the DP?
My lord, otherwise, my lord, that your lordship's order, that order is absolutely similar, my lord.
No, these orders are passed on the facts of
Yes.
each and every case.
Yes, my lord. Here,
Now, insofar as your case is concerned, there is no response coming from the respondent.
yes, but my lord,
What is the status?
on,
The argument that you're making
Yes.
that 90 days
yes,
is a strict
Right.
cutoff period is not acceptable. It's not that it has to be a arithmetical precision of 90 days and from the 91st day the suspension becomes illegal. I don't think that is the
my lord,
correct position in law.
your lordship order.
We have held,
Yes,
but on the facts of that case, it is not for, it does not lay down a uniform proposition
Right.
that in all matters,
my lord, here, my case are on fact. My lord, it,
have you received your subsistence allowance?
subsidiary allowance, yes.
Are you receiving it?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Your instructions are not there. What to do?
My lord, as per instruction, my lord, is pending, my lord.
No, no. What is the meaning of pending? At what stage it is pending? When it is likely to be completed? Who is carrying on the proceedings? Who has initiated the proceedings?
My lord, the secretary.
Huh?
My lord, I have just received the instruction, my lord, so.
You get the correct instructions by second half, 2 p.m.
Yes.
Or we are calling your secretary here.
Yes.
These kind of one-liners will have to stop.
Yes.
It's going on, pending. We need correct instructions. Tell us at what stage.
Yes.
And who is responsible. You cannot be allowed to treat suspension as a matter of punishment.
Yes.
If everything is yes, then why are we keeping the matter pending? We will allow it.
Okay, my lord, I have just received the instruction. So,
2 p.m. 2 p.m. today. Get correct instructions, precise instructions. What is the status?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Well, petition have already got the relief.
Mr. S. Hawk, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the grievance of the writ petitioner has been pressed. Accordingly, the writ petitioner does not wish to press the particularity further. Accordingly, same stands dismissed as not pressed. Interim orders, if any, stands vacated.
Apply.
May I please the lordship? On the last occasion, my lord, your lordship was pleased to ask me to get the copy of the my lord. Similarly situated parcels, my lord, that I am supplying. Yeah, my lord, what happened, my lord? Petitioner was placed under suspension by the order dated, my lord, 13/7/23, my lord. 13/7/23, that your lordship will see at page 40. And my lord, I have approached to the authority, page 41, my lord, but they have not acted upon, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, they filed an affidavit, my lord, by the department, my lord. It does not indicate, my lord, the review was done within the period of 90 days. That your lordship will see page 72. Only, my lord, page 74. They have reviewed only on, my lord, 14 February 24. See page 74. That is the affidavit filed by them. Page 74. Serial number 6, my lord. Review was done, my lord, only on 14th February. And for and page 72 does not say so, my lord, that the review was done, my lord. They said, my lord, they are preparing for a removal from the service along with others, my lord. More particularly, my lord, one Vinod Kumar Payang, my lord, he has already approached before the Honorable Court, my lord, which the Honorable Court has disposed of, my lord. That copy I have given. Hence, my lord, as per the direction of the apex court as well as our high court, my lord, review could not have taken place, my lord, within the period of 90 days.
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, at page 72, the heading of the document is minutes of the meeting to review trap suspension cases. So Lordship, it is a review of
No.
suspension. And
No, but where are on what basis was it reviewed?
here, Lordship, the minutes of that review meeting has been laid down where it has been recommended that they may be removed for summary dismissal, and that views of the Home and Political Department has been sought. So that is the minutes of the review meeting of the suspension.
That is not the review.
Review meeting of the suspension has to give why the suspension is to be extended. Where does it say so?
That word, Lordship, clearly extension
That
is
word,
not
this
used,
word,
Lordship, but
we are not concerned with that word or this sentence. We are concerned with what would an ordinary person would understand from the minutes of the meeting. What are the decisions taken? Please read.
all inquiry officers are to complete inquiry and submit inquiry report within 6 months of their appointment as inquiry officer, failing which they are to show cause for the delay in writing to the undersigned. Recent trap cases of Vinod Kumar Payang, AFS, Sri Nepal Chandra Mandal, AFS, and Bablu De, AFS, may be moved for summary dismissal without defeat. Suggestion from Personal and Home and Political Department may be taken in this regard. All SO, ASO concerned are to seek approval of HCM, HMEF as the case may be at one go. While sending the file for approval of draft charges, names of IOs and POs are also to be submitted simultaneously for approval of HCM, HMEF as the case may be. Then, Lordship, there is an observation of some other officer. So, Lordship, here they have started the process that an inquiry officer will be now appointed to look into the charges, and they have been given the
This
responsibility.
was in 9/11. Then what happened after that?
Thereafter, there was a second review, Lordship.
74.
It starts from page 74, Lordship, and at 77, there is a table with individual observation of all those suspended officers. Here, the concerned officer is placed at fifth serial number of the table at page 77, Lordship.
Please read
I'm
the
sorry,
minutes.
Lordship, third serial number.
Please read the minutes, page 74. Please read out the minutes.
After a brief discussion on the matter, it has been decided that Environment and Forest Department and Office of PCCF Assam will maintain roster of suspension cases for review. PCCF Assam is to expedite the submission of draft charges against the official under suspension to Environment and Forest Department at the earliest. To streamline the process of preparation and framing of inquiry reports and to curtail technical errors that may inadvertently occur in the process, definite guidelines on the process of framing of inquiry reports are required to be framed. In this context, PCCF Assam is to prepare and submit draft guidelines to Environment and Forest Department for finalization. PCCF Assam is to give strict instructions to the inquiry officers who have still not submitted inquiry reports for the cases
But
allotted to
where
them.
have you decided that these officers are required to be kept under suspension?
At point six, Lordship, it says list of suspension cases as placed in annexure two was reviewed, and it has been decided to extend the period of suspension for another 3 months.
For what
Like-
purpose?
That observation has been given in the table at serial number 3, Lordship, page 77.
Yes.
Nepal Chandra Mangal's name is there on the left, and on the very right, Lordship, it says file is moved for IO PO nomination on 6th February. So an investigating officer has been appointed, Lordship. And therefore, it remains important that the officer is in suspension. Otherwise, Lordship, it will be difficult for the IO to conduct the investigation if the person assumes officer.
When were you suspended?
I was suspended, my lord, page 40 on 13/7/23.
What has happened to the, any appeals filed against this order?
No appeal file.
No appeal filed. Stands covered. Stands covered.
Lordship, there in that case, we did not receive any instructions as to
Whatever it
whether
may be.
the suspension was reviewed or not. Lordship.
Whatever it is.
Later on, we realized that it was reviewed, and the whole basis of that judgment was that
You
it was
did not
not
file an appeal. Did you file an appeal?
because that period has elapsed, Lordship, and this was not reviewed. And the whole basis of the observation was that his suspension order was not reviewed on time. But here we have documents to show that it was.
No review, my like it is not.
Go through para 13 of the judgment, address the court. This Ajit Sonwal. Sonwal.
In Ajit Sonwal lordship, the issue was that whether or not that limit of 90 days is applicable in deemed suspension when an officer is arrested lordship. We have relied on the judgment of Rafed Ali, which says that because the Assam disciplinary services rules creates a situation where
You read para 13 and explain.
yes, lordship, that is what in Rafed Ali, the interpretation was when will that 90 days be counted? Because lordship, until a person is in custody, that person cannot assume the office, even though a review has not been taken place. So it was observed that once the person informs the department that I have been released, that is when the 90 days will be counted, lordship. And here he informed the petitioner informed the department on 1st September 2023, lordship. So from then on, 90 days would be counted, and this review is very well under 90 days. And lordship, as a matter of fact, this representation does not contain any seal of the department. We are yet to clarify if the department has actually received that representation or not, lordship.
Which represent?
That the petitioner has been released from jail custody.
You are making all contra submission. On one hand, you are saying that on the basis of the representation, you have suspension order, therefore 3 months.
Lordship, not on the representation, lordship. As a independently of the representation, his suspension was reviewed, lordship. Because a guideline has been issued by PCCS.
When did you receive the suspension?
Suspension
When
was
when
placed.
was he arrested?
13/7 I was suspended. I was
When were you arrested?
arrested on 12/7.
12/7.
Yes. From then on, lordship, when 48 hours expires, he's automatically under suspension.
Correct.
Yes.
So where is the need to say that the application has been by him? After he given a bail,
That is given in the Rafed Ali judgment, lordship.
whatever, but what steps have you taken in the context of that? Where can you point out from your pleading? What is the sequence? What is the chronology of the events which took place leading to his suspension?
A sequence is that the person was released from custody, and then on
And you
intimation.
passed,
Yes.
had passed the order on 13/7. When is the order passed?
13/7.
13/7.
Yes, 13/7 suspension order was passed, lordship. Then on, lordship, if he continues to be in judicial custody.
Rafed Ali is where the man is placed under suspension subsequent to his plea, with effect from the date he was under arrest.
No, lordship. In Rafed Ali, it also refers to deemed suspension under 6(2) of disciplinary service rule.
Correct.
There it says that 90 days will have to be counted after the person informs that I have been released from jail.
But you had already placed him under suspension.
Yes, lordship. But whether or not he has been out of custody, that burden of
How does it help? How does it help? We are concerned with We are concerned with 90 days from the date the order is passed, placing him under suspension.
But Rafted Ali, that gives us a further clarification, Lord, because there are certain situations where government officers continue.
Where
to
have you
be-
stated that it is pursuant to Rafet Ali, that you are relying on Rafet Ali, extend his suspension, review his suspension? Where?
That if Lordship allows me, I'll place that judgment on record.
Did we ever prevent you from getting your complete instruction? You are the one who's coming out with his bill instruction. You get your file, place it before the court, argue the matter.
Perhaps, Lordship, I can call for records.
You call for records, you do whatever you want. But having not filed any appeal against this order, this is a covered
That
matter.
because, Lordship, we have not received any instruction, and that was why the petition was allowed. And even regarding appeal, we have not received any instruction.
You get the record
We'll get
tomorrow,
Lordship, 1 week time may be
not
granted.
1 week. When the man is under suspension, you are violating an order of the court. Mr. Man,
Tomorrow,
you are
we'll-
receiving subsistence allowance. But how does it affect you? By
My-
being reinstated?
My lord,
Are you retiring?
no, my lord.
When are you retiring?
Returning, my lord, at the time of arrest, my age was, my lord, 58, 2 years, my lord, nearly.
Yeah.
Not 2 years, my lord, now it will be 1 year,
1 year,
above.
above 1 year.
Hmm.
It's not a case that you're retiring in the next 30 days or
No. But they have not reviewed, my lord. Page 74, lordship, kindly have a look once again, my lord. Serial number 6, my lord. Clearly, they say it
that
was,
is a review, Lord.
that was reviewed more than, my lord, 90 days, my lord. 74 for a moment, my lord. Serial number 6,
Okay, we'll take it up again. You get the records.
tomorrow.
Lordship, some time may be granted, Lordship.
From here, my lord, Guwahati to Guwahati, my lord.
Twenty-fifth. 25th, list on 25th. The respondent forest department is directed to produce the records, directed to call for the records relevant or towards the suspension of the writ petitioner as well as the proceedings stated to be initiated against the writ petitioner. List again on 25th
Published.
April.
In this case, on the last occasion, instruction was directed to be obtained, Your Lordship. I got oral instructions from the DC office, Your Lordship, that on 1 April, 1st of April, the order for releasing the subsistence allowance was given, but the circle officer would be the DDO, and just now I asked my learned colleague, they said the subsistence allowance has not been granted. So, Your Lordship, let me get it in instruction.
Have you given him a copy of the inquiry report? The ICC. What report you want? Internal committee.
Those reports are given.
There's a given.
Yes.
Now, what is your
Now,
fear?
after that, my lord, in the first round of litigation, my lord, we approached this honorable court. This court was pleased to direct the petitioner to file an appeal. Accordingly, appeal also filed, my lord, against the my lord, impugned order that your lordship will find at page 16.
So what is that 510 order?
Page 16, my lord.
16.
Yes, that is the my lord, impugned order of suspension.
That is the impugned order.
Yes. 5th of October 2023. Against this, my lord, appeal has been filed, my lord, no action has been taken on the appeal. And my lord, no substances allowance has been paid to the petitioner till date. My lord.
No subsistence allowed.
Also, that is what I said on the first, the DC office said that there, and then
You have filed an appeal under section 14,
16,
16.
yes.
also here the one issue is there, we have received some
So
kind of
what is the status of the appeal?
My lord, so far my knowledge, my lord, I inquired, my lord, nothing has been done, my lord.
So there I can shed some light here also. what has happened is that it was given to the chief secretary. Thereafter, it was sent to the GAD department. So I think for the appeal, he will have to make the GAD a party if the logic is to pursue the.
Why should we make a party? Even
Because GAD is the appropriate authority for disposing of the.
if required, we'll direct. Why
Anyway, Your Lordship, but basically that is what has happened, Your Lordship. It has been forwarded by the chief secretary to the GAD department, who will then take it forward on the appeal. Dispose of that.
then we
Now-
can close this matter.
let my friend take instruction, in the meantime, the substances allowance may be, paid to the petitioner.
That is what we wanted to say. We can close it with a direction, pay your subsistence allowance within a fixed period of time, including all areas.
Well-
Can the matter be decided by the appellate authority?
Yes. Yes, some time limit may be given.
That we can do it and close it.
Well-
according- Our learned counsel for the party, this petition is filed by the putting to challenge the order dated 5th of October 2023 issued by the Deputy Commissioner Dhubri, by which the petitioner was placed under suspension with effect from the date of the issue of the order. So the petitioner is serving as junior assistant. So what is he?
Senior district
Se-
administrative assistant,
Senior district administrative assistant
Chapor Revenue
at
Service.
the Chapor Revenue Circle, Chapor district. The petitioner during his service was served upon notice. He was served upon a notice by the executive magistrate in connection with a complaint petition received alleging sexual harassment at workplace. So the notice was served without furnishing a complaint petition, the preliminary inquiry report and findings of the inquiry. Findings of the inquiry. So the petitioner submitted his apology.
Page 18.
And so thereafter, the petitioner approached his court by filing WPC
WBC number 6624/23
6624 of 2023, which
and another 6602/2023.
and 6602 of 2023, which came to be disposed of. What were the directions passed?
Yes, direction first, the Lordship will find the last order, page 44. We have annexed, my lord.
Both the writ petitions were disposed of,
Yes,
or only one?
and page 46 is the Lordship's direction, my lord.
No,
Page
this-
46.
This is disposing of one writ petition
Both the writ petition are disposed of.
on the same day.
Yes. Page 46 will find, Lordship will find the order of this honorable court.
WPC 6202 came to be disposed of by order dated 10/11/2023. As came to be dismissed as the same was withdrawn. So subsequently, WPC 6624 of 2023 came to be disposed of by order dated 22/11/2023. Whereby
Page 46.
the petitioner was permitted to appear before the authority concerned and furnish written statements and participate in the proceeding. As it was stated at the bar that the relevant copies of the complaint petition and other documents have been furnished to the writ petitioner. Stop. Liberty was also granted to file an appeal for the provisions of Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplaces Act 2013 as per the procedure laid down. Pursuant to that, the petitioner appeared before the authority and the proceedings had commenced, and they have filed an appeal also.
Yes, we appeal also.
And appeal has
Yes,
also been
22.
filed before the Chief Secretary, Government Kosam. So, there. Mr. C.S. Hazarika, learned government advocate, submits that the appellate authority in respect of the appeal filed by the petitioner is the Commissioner and Secretary, General Administration Department, Government of Assam. So the copy of the appeal filed before the Chief Secretary has already been marked and forwarded to the matter. Since the proceedings against the writ petitioner has already been completed and the matter is at the stage of the appeal pending before the appellate authority. At this stage, this court is not inclined to interfere with the suspension order, impugned suspension order taken with. However, it is directed that the appellate authority, namely the Commissioner and Secretary, GAD, will expeditiously dispose of the appeal within a period of 30 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. So, pursuant upon such disposal of the appeal, the competent authority who had placed the petitioner under suspension, namely the District Commissioner, District 3, will also consider the requirement of placing the petitioner under continued suspension by as was done by the earlier order dated 5/10/2020. So, the this direction to the Commissioner Secretary GAD is issued notwithstanding the same are not arrayed as a party in view of the statement of the learned government advocate that the competent appellate authority in respect of the appeal filed with the petitioner is the Commissioner and Secretary GAD, and the copy thereof and the copy of the appeal has already been forwarded to the Commissioner and Secretary GAD by the Chief Secretary. So, since the Commissioner and Secretary GAD is not a party respondent present writ petition, copy of this order be marked to the office of the Chief Secretary to be forthwith forwarded to the office of the GAD for due compliance. So, with the above observation, writ petition stand disposed of.
So for substances allowance is concerned.
The subsistence allowance, if not released to the petitioner during his period of suspension, shall be released forthwith within a period of 2 weeks from the date of receipt of a certificate copy of the order. The subsistence allowance, including arrears, therefore, within 2 weeks.
Developed.
Writ petition stand disposed of.
May it please your lordship, on the last occasion, respondent was directed to obtain instructions as to whether an review of the continuation of the suspension has been carried on by the department, lordship.
Lordship, no review has been done.
No review.
No review at all.
So what do you propose to do?
Yes.
When were you suspended?
Lordship, I was suspended on 11/12/2023, lordship. Annexer I page 32, your lordship. Annexer I page 32, your lordship.
Your departmental proceedings have been initiated.
No.
No lordship, nothing lordship.
Huh?
No,
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 not
nothing
initiated.
lordship.
So what is this show cause reply? Page 36?
Page 36 is the so-called reply submitted by the petitioner lordship.
So code
In
was
the-
issued, your lordship, on 11/12/2023.
Show cause for what?
Lordship is that
Page 31.
31, your lordship.
This is under a disciplinary proceeding. This is the disciplinary proceeding. Why do you say it is not initiated?
Lordship so-called. Firstly, so-called notice was issued lordship. Thereafter suspension was made lordship. But after 90 days, within 90 days or after 90 days, no review was taken by the department lordship. I have submitted my so-called reply also lordship.
Who is supposed to do the review?
Review is, it has to be by the director, your lordship, because he is the headmaster. So it will be by the director.
The court is not sitting here to decide whether the review should be done or should
Not
not be done. There is an office memorandum.
Lordship, there-
Why is the department not following it?
No.
Why should we not issue notice to the chief secretary in this regard? Where is the suspension order?
Lordship, it is at page 32 annexure I lordship.
32.
Lordship.
Director has approved it.
Lordship.
Has the director approved?
Lordship, he is the in charge headmaster. In
It's
charge will be by the IS, your lordship. Spectral school.
Has it been approved by the director?
Lordship, inspector is the appointing authority.
Why don't you see the order?
Lordship. Lordship 32
32.
has been issued by the inspector of schools.
Why don't you read the order?
Approval of the director of secondary education, students is hereby placed under suspension. Lordship. Been approved by the director, your lordship.
You call your inspector to school, to the court. Let us see what happens.
Lordship, he was suspended pursuant to an inquiry. Inquiry was already conducted, your lordship. It is a telephonic instruction that I have received. And in that inquiry, he has accepted, your lordship. He has agreed that such amount was collected.
No, very well. So what punishment has been imposed?
Lordship, no DP has been initiated, your lordship. Nothing has proceeded after
Then
that.
why is he being kept under suspension?
5 months lordship.
Lordship, he may be reinstated now and let the DP be,
Lordship.
lordship, completed, your lordship, within a certain period, your lordship.
See, you are unable to apprise the court what is the stand of the department, what has
Okay.
happened.
Lordship, the instruction that I received from the IS is that they have not proceeded with the departmental
Very
procedure.
well. So if they have not, do they contemplate any departmental proceeding? He appears to have your blessed inspector appears to have understood that the suspension to be a mode of punishment from the tenor of the order passed at page 32.
Lordship.
Due to unauthorized collection of money. Then what has happened after that? Give us instructions by 2 p.m. or we are calling your inspector. 2 p.m. Why are you even accepting telephonic instruction? We are in the age of artificial intelligence. And your clients are giving you telephonic instruction, no email, no letters, no faxes, nothing. Why should you be even accepting telephonic instruction?
By to us, written.
Yes.
No, my lord, are we allowed to file affidavit in this case, my lord? No, please, is my lord.
My lord.
Yeah, uncommunicated. Then
My lord, I have not received the instruction. I'm waiting on behalf of
No.
KK Porakar. He is not available, my lord.
all right, then what are the instructions?
Instruction?
To what effect? That
No, my
they
lord.
were communicated earlier.
No, that instruction, I have not received that instruction, my lord.
That is the crucial instruction.
My lord.
They
I,
require some time
we had
to.
disposed of similar matters earlier.
My lord.
My lord, kindly give 1 week time, my lord, or Friday, my lord, on that, my lord, on that aspect, I'll take instruction, my lord, whether communicated or not.
My lord. My lord.
No, but it's needed,
Friday.
Friday, yes, ma'am.
Matter be
Ma'am.
listed again on Friday at the request of learned CPC.
No, no, Monday.
Monday. Monday would be 29th.
Yes,
Monday.
Master.
As it is submitted by the learned CPC that the petitioner that she would like to complete her instruction as to whether the adverse remarks in the APAR in respect to the writ petitioner was communicated to the petitioner.
Master.
Mr. B. Pathak, it is for the writ petition. Based on 29.
May it please the Lord. My lord, the petitioner was appointed in the year 2003 in B.B. Kishan College, Jala, in pursuant to a resolution, governing body resolution. Thereafter, in 2004, there was an office memorandum of the Education Department, Government of Assam, giving some guidelines for adjustment of teachers working against a non-sanctioned post in deficient grant in colleges. Accordingly, my lord, the petitioner was appointed on 3/8/2018. 3/8/2018, he was appointed. The appointment order page is at, my lord, 44.
Forty-four.
44. My lord, here he was appointed on regular basis, as otherwise in adjustment, my lord. The incumbent working against non-sanctioned post, clause number 2, terms and conditions, who is adjusted against vacant sanctioned post, will be required to qualify in NET, SLET, and PhD within 2 years, failing which their service would be discontinued, and the service authority, college authority have to inform the Director of Education, BTC Proprietor. Then at page 46, my lord, there was a resolution adopted by the governing body of the college. Page 46, resolution number 4. Pausing for a moment, I will place it, my lord. In the meantime, in 2010, I have completed my MPhil. But the House discussed resolution number 4 on the matter of petitioner will continue in service if he gets fulfilled or as per existing regulation. From time being, he is not allowed to enjoy any benefit from the college. Further, the House resolves to make extension of service until he gets fulfill minimum requirement for the same. Again, the House discusses on the anomalies raised in his appointment order, and the House accordingly urged the Secretary Principal of the college to take initiative to solve the matter immediately. And in thereafter, my lord, I made an application at page 47 that I have completed my MPhil degree, so my pay should be from 21,000 to 55,000 pay scale at page 47. My lord, then thereafter they have made a statement that it was in excess of my payment, so they want to get the amount returned back of 3,50,643, which I also, my lord, I have returned back at page 52. I have returned back to an challan. I have returned back that amount. Now, my lord, at present, the problem is this, though, my lord, at your lordship will find at page 60, my lord, the person who have been page 60, there is a letter from the director to the principal colleges. With reference to subject cited above, I have the honor to state the Government of Higher Secondary Memorandum regarding counting of service period for seniority from the date of appointment regularized in sanctioned post for the college teachers, librarian appointed, regularized subject to clearing of any net, slate, MPhil, PhD. So, my lord, I have completed my MPhil examination. It is an admitted fact, my lord, but they are not paying my salary. Neither they have confirmed my service. And a similarly stated person, my lord, I have annexed at page 64. These are all MPhil, and they are in the BTC area. They have been, my lord, sanctioned. They are confirmed, and they are getting the salary. And in one another memorandum at page 61, last paragraph, your lordship will find this was an official memorandum from the higher education department. Since these teachers were appointed regularized with qualification, last paragraph, as advertisement on the recommendation of duly constituted selection committee, since they subsequently acquired net, slate, MPhil, and are counting in the post result break, therefore denying them the benefit of earlier service period will be against natural justice and principle of pay parity. So, my lord, if I complete MPhil, I am entitled to get, my lord. It doesn't, that clause number 2 of my appointment order will not be a bar against getting me the salary. But at this moment, my lord,
Can we come back to your clause number 2 again?
page 44. The incumbent working against non-sanctioned post who is adjusted against vacant sanctioned post will be required to qualify NET, SLATE, PhD within 2 years, failing which his service would be discontinued, and the college authority have to inform the Director of Education, BTC.
You are still continuing.
I am still continuing by the resolution of number 4 at page.
But they're not giving you the
Salary, neither other benefits.
yes, who's for the BTC.
Not if I'm appearing law. In this matter, I have to take my instruction law.
We issue notice here.
Well, pendency may not be barred if they can give me some salary. Without
Lordship, one MPhil certificate is not visible in this petition.
but it is not on showing on the
He
affidavit.
is claiming that in 2010 itself he obtained the MPhil degree, but that is not visible from the.
Get your instruction.
So that interim prayer may not be granted. At
Malad,
Lordship will issue notice.
swearing on an
It is
affidavit.
only a question of release if not otherwise barred. That's all. There's no other interim prayer. Heard learned now. Yes, Mr. Bhuiya, you are appearing for higher education. UTC. Heard learned council department. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. Nair appears for
Lordship, I am appearing for 2 and 4, Lord.
respondents 2 and 4. Mr. Bhuiya appears for 1, 3, 5. MS Chumwai appears for respondent 7. Notices on respondent 6 and 8 be taken by due course as well as by registered post 18 within 1 week from today. That will be listed after the returnable date. Meanwhile, pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar to grant, not be a bar to release the what? Allowances,
Salary.
salary at the appropriate rate, if permissible, as per provision.
Okay.
Since the standing councils have already represented the respondent, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week.
Problem.
Next record.
Right.
Yeah, please, Your Lord.
Yeah.
So this is regarding my lord, non-payment of the family pension of the petitioner, my lord. To the petitioner, my lord. The husband of the petitioner, my lord, after his retirement on 1/11/88, my lord, he expired on 28/6/2017. And thereafter, my lord, this petitioner, he has claimed the family pension, and her documents were also, my lord, forwarded to the, my lord, concerned authorities. But then also, my lord, since 2017, my lord, he is not getting the family pension.
You are the only wife,
I am the second wife.
second wife.
Second wife, my lord, the petitioner was married to the, this is my lord after the expiry of the my lord first wife. I have annexed the my lord death certificate also, and my name has been my lord accordingly my lord given as nominee in the my lord pension for pension my lord. I got married.
After retirement, you got married. Before
Lordship,
retirement.
after retirement.
After retirement.
After retirement. In the year 1993, my lord, the petitioner, his husband expired on 80, sorry, my lord, retired on 88. Short-term service he might have done at the age of 44 or something, he has retired. And his first wife, my lord, she died, my lord, her death certificate is also, I have annexed, my lord. In the year 19, my lord.
BSF. Yes, who's appearing for respondents? Third learned counsel for the party. Issue notice. Returnable 4 weeks. MSc FA Gayon. CDT. appears on behalf of all the respondents. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. Sorry, 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Who is for the accountant general?
Account officer, my lord,
This is accounts of.
BSF, my lord, head of the
BSF.
BSF.
Sorry. Accounts of. Accountant officer.
Yes.
Account officer.
Appears for all the respondents. Let the respondents apprise the court as to why pension claim, family pension claim by the petitioner in respect of a late husband, late, what is his name? Bharat Chandra Thakuria,
Bharat Chandra Thakuria, my lord.
who was an employee under the PSF, has not been released to the petitioner. So, petitioner claims to be the second wife of late Bharat Chandra Thakuria, but their marriage took place after the demise of the first wife of late Bharat Chandra. And it is also submitted that the name of the petitioner was shown as a nominee by the pensioner, by the government servant in the relevant documents available to the department. Since the CGC appears, notices are waived, however, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week. This after the return.
The matter relates to frequent transfer. Less than a year, my lord, 3 times we have been transferred. My lord, should kindly see case 14 annexure A, the first transfer order.
Yes.
It was issued on 24th April 2020.
Petitioner is at
His name is at serial number 2, Ajay Kumar Henry.
Yes.
Thereafter, your lordship kindly see annexure B, page 16.
Yes.
Serial number 5, Ajay Kumar Henry, my lord. On 16 March 2024, he was transferred. Thereafter, your lordship kindly see annexure C, page 17. Was again transferred, my lord, within a month.
Yes.
There is a vacancy, lordship, as far as and also in transfer order, lordship, there is a clear vacancy.
No, but
There is
why
no
was he
penalty
transferred?
transfer, lordship, no penalty transfer, lordship. That's my submission, lordship. Okay.
But he's already transferred from. Why was he transferred from there? Is it by his own request?
Lord, there is a vacancy, lordship. Shortage of staff, lordship. That's why, lordship. And I will obtain instruction, lordship.
Let him obtain the instruction.
In the meantime, my lord,
No, no,
So
after that.
let him go and join. He is a police officer.
My lord, your lordship, kindly say, I'm under suspension, my lord.
You are under suspension.
Suspension. During the
It is pending,
suspension.
lordship.
Then
During
why
the
have you transferred him? What are you saying? Vacancy?
As per the transfer order, lordship, there is a vacancy, lordship.
Of course, but if he's under suspension, how does it help?
Oh, he has joined service, lordship.
Huh?
He has joined the service, lordship.
My lord, I'm under suspension, my lord. Not just.
Then I'll obtain instruction.
It is only because, my lord, the CCTV has gone viral, my lord.
Where is that statement that you are under suspension?
My lord, in the transfer order itself, it is written, my lord, your lordship, can you say annexure B, serial number, under suspension? I have also. Seven.
There are 5 lordship of this.
Page 8.
Page 8.
Even in
Third
the,
learned counsel for the parties, this writ petition is filed with the petitioner, praying for a direction to the respondents for setting aside the transfer orders issued to him frequently. So, petitioner is serving as a police officer under the Assam Police and is employed as inspector within bracket UP. He's still an inspector.
inspector.
Petitioner stop is the submission of the writ petitioner that by order dated 24th of April 2023, he was transferred from his earlier place of posting, which is CID, Assam, to Dorong. What is DEF?
DEF, my lord.
Dorong DEF. Stop. Thereafter, the petitioner was placed under suspension, but by order dated 16 March 2024, petitioner was again transferred from Dorong to border Assam. Stop. Within a month thereafter, petitioner was again transferred from his place of posting under the Assam Police Border Organization headquarters to SR. Transferred and posted to SR, Silchar Border Branch. So, it submitted that this frequent transfer has been issued by the authorities concerned without any basis, putting the petitioner to great difficulty. So, that apart, the petitioner is presently under suspension, and therefore it did not occasion transferring of the petitioner that to in public interest. Mr. A. Chakraborty, counsel, government advocate, hearing for the state, prays for completing his instructions. Prays for some time to complete his instructions. And to be listed again on. When can you get it? Third? Third of May? Third of May. Till then, the impugned order of transfer, that is 12/4/2024, shall remain stayed.
Obliged.
In order to facilitate, government advocate to obtain his instructions, extra copies be published within a period of this week, course of this week.
Yes.
But we had given you the order, notwithstanding that you are not properly attired. You are not properly dressed.
Sorry. Extremely sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Very pleased, your lordship. In this case, my lord, petitioner is praying for invalid pension because during duty he got injury and he was invalidated out from service. My lord, kindly see Annexure 4, page 21. Last page, my lord. They have said that I am entitled, my lord. So at this case, I am praying for a notice only. With 70% disability and it is attributable to service.
They must have said that you are not covered by this. You did
Well,
not acquire the disability during service.
Well, the next page, next para 3. Since his disability was found to be attributable to service by the medical authority and he was medically boarded out from service, he may be eligible for disability pension under Rule 3 of CCS Extraordinary Pension Rule. Therefore, his case shall again be initiated for grant of disability pension. And one more thing, my lord, kindly see page my lord 14, discharge order, they have clearly written, my lord, cause of my lord discharge, invalid pension. Page 14.
Yes, Mr. Chakraborty.
Lordship may allow me to take instruction only, Lordship. My objection on
Will issue notice.
on the point of delay, that may be kept open, Lordship. Because
What?
1981 discharge, Lordship. He has approached
My lord, regarding
now
pension-
only, Lordship.
If he is entitled, he is entitled.
Yes, my lord, regarding pension.
Entitlement, he is entitled to have been
There
paid.
are certain Supreme Court decisions, area cannot be paid.
All right, area or no
Only 3
area,
years
but
from the date of filing.
That come later.
all right, date of filing we will decide, provided you
Yes, ma'am.
decide. Or if you agree that date of filing is applicable, we disclose it, you
No,
release the pension.
that way I can't, but objection to the ground of delay, that part may be kept open, Lordship.
Heard learned counsel for parties, the claim of the writ petitioner is towards the disability pension. The claim of the writ petitioner is for the disability pension and arrears thereof, which have been denied by the respondent authority. So, and counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner suffered disability to the extent of 70%, and his disability had been suffered during the course of his service, which is evident.
During training, Lordship.
We don't know that. Letter says it is during his service, attributable to service, as had been certified by the medical authority. So, the counsel for the petitioner refers to the communication dated 6th of December 2023. Say to submit that the disability of the petitioner was found to be attributable to service by the medical authority, and he was medically boarded out from service. So, Para Mr. P. Chakraborty, learned CPC, on the contrary, submits that the writ petition is
There is an inordinate delay.
barred by delay and latches, inasmuch as the petitioner was invalidated out of service in the year
1981.
1981. The writ petition has been filed in the year 2024. Therefore, on that count itself, the writ petition should be rejected. He, however, prays leave of the court to complete his instruction in the matter and place it before the court. Issue notice, returnable 4 weeks. It's the learned CPC appears, notices are waived, however, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. The question of delay is left open to be decided at the stage of it. Dismiss,
Motion not pressed, Lordship.
not pressed. It is submitted by the learned counsel to the petitioner that on instructions that the writ petitioner does not wish to press the writ petition any further. Accordingly, the same plan dismiss has not pressed. MS Wensu
M data for
M
experiment
data.
number 1.
appears for the respondent number 1. Interim order, the pending stands vacated, pending I is also dismissed.
Obliged.
Please, Your Lord. Lordship, with respect to item number 19, Lordship, we will file a reply within.
Let the matter be
next-
hold up. Let the matter be hold up. Yes. You don't want to file your reply. The affidavit has been filed.
Lordship, in item number 19, Lordship, we are yet to file a reply. We will file it within next 7 days.
You need to file a reply.
Yes, sir. Lordship. In 19, Lordship.
No, some affidavit was filed in some matter.
Yes, your Lordship.
Where in this matter?
Yes, Lordship, item 19, 20, 22, 20, 23, and 26.
You have filed a counter affidavit.
Yes.
You want to file reply in all?
No, your Lordship. Your Lordship, in item number 20 and 22 and 23, Lordship, please, if your Lordship may kindly look into your Lordship last order, Lordship, where we have withdrawn a similar matter, Lordship. Where my senior counsel doctors have submitted, Lordship, that our application has been rejected, Lordship.
Yes. WPC 1586.
Yes, your Lordship. So
Yes.
similar situation will arise in this petition, Lordship, where Lordship, our application has been rejected as per the affidavit in the opposition.
So you
Only
want to
Lordship-
withdraw?
Yes, your Lordship.
You want to withdraw all these petitions?
Not all the petitions, Lordship. Specifically, item number 20, which is Burakia States. Lordship, Sajjan Kumar Jalal.
You give me the name, item numbers of the petitions you want to withdraw.
Yes, sir. Lordship, there's a small confusion, Lordship. In Ramdhenu packaging, Lordship, which is the item number 26, wherein it has been mentioned in the affidavit in opposition that it has been rejected, but in the rejection list, the name does not appear, Lord.
We don't know what we are trying to record, what you are submitting. What is your submission? You want to withdraw some writ petition?
We want to withdraw some writ petition.
Which are the writ petition? Item numbers?
Item number 20,
20, then
22, Lordship,
22,
23, Lordship.
23,
Also, Lordship, item number 25. But 25, Lordship, they have not filed their affidavit in opposition yet.
But in the rejection order, Lordship, the petition name is also reflected.
yes, 25 and 26.
Lordship, 26, the rejection memo number, and that was a mistake on my part, Lordship. I intend to file an IF for withdrawing that affidavit and correct submitting it.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
item 20, 22, 23 and 25 you want to withdraw.
Yes, Your Lordship. 20, 22, 23. and
Heard learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Your name please?
SJ Soikia.
S.J. Soikia, counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that in view of affidavits filed by the by the department, affidavits are not filed here.
No, Your
Affidavit filed in WPC 2068. Where is the affidavit filed?
206. Lordship, we have not filed.
Department has filed where?
We have filed in 2068,
20
1607, item 19, 20, 22, 23, and 26.
Okay. So in affidavits filed in some of the writ petition, connected writ petition, the department has enclosed the list by which the representations
Or
of
extent.
preferred by the petitioners, some of the petitioners were rejected. So in that view of the matter, the representations prepared by the writ petitioners in item number 20 is the writ petition number and party name. 22, 23 and 25 are shown to be rejected in the said reject list dated
3rd March 2024.
3rd March 2020.
2021.
Stop. The said reject lists came to be, the said rejection of their representations came to the knowledge of the writ petitioner pursuant to the affidavits filed by the department. In that view of the matter, the writ counsel for the petitioner craves leave of the court to withdraw his writ petition file afresh if the need arises.
Yes.
So accordingly, item number 20, 22, 23, 24 stands dismissed on withdrawal. Interim orders, if any, stands vacated. Pending IAs are also dismissed.
Lordship, 25 as well.
Liberty, however, is granted to the writ petitioners to file afresh. The cause still survives. Yes.
25 as well, Lordship.
20, 20, 22,
180.
23, and 25.
Yes, sir, 25.
You give the list.
I'll give the list.
Lordship, in 26, mistake has, there was a mistake in a
In
particular
so
paragraph.
far
I
as
intend-
item number 19 and 21 and 24 are concerned, and 26. These matters be listed separately, showing the names of the respective councils, and the parties are at liberty to complete their pleadings by filing the necessary affidavits and counter affidavits. So, insofar as item 26 is concerned, Learned Counsel for the state submits that you'd like to file an IA for making corrections. You'd like to file an IA for corrections to be made in the affidavit that is already filed. Mr. N. Kolita, Learned Counsel, appears for the Industries Department. Industries Department. Let the matters be listed again after 3 weeks.
Highly okay.
In terms of the direction passed by this honorable court on 5/10/2023, and we have been directed to bring on record certain documents, and not be a file appeal.
Yes, you want to file any reply?
No, Lordship.
No. Let the matter be listed for hearing. We'll issue rule then.
Right.
Issue rule, matter be listed for hearing. In the month of June, on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Right.
Against.
May please, your lordship. Present direction by order dated 15/3/24. Ask them to file affidavit.
Have taken some time, my lord, regarding that PPO, my lord, already been issued, my lord. To that effect, my lord, I need to file affidavit as per the direction of this honorable court. My lord.
Why have you not filed?
Lord, this honorable court also made an observation regarding the leave encashment part, my lord. That part will be issued by the department, my lord.
I am denying, my lord, they have not paid. And the response number
As per
10
the
is the
last
treasury
order,
officer.
you are given liberty to file
My lord, affidavit,
an
my lord.
affidavit.
To that effect, my lord, I'll file it within a short period, my lord.
You file it by Friday.
Right.
It's to be decided, it is to be said whether the amount
Yes, my lord.
enclosing the PPO and other details.
Yes, there,
At first, we have been paid provisional pension, my lord.
PPO is there, my lord. Only to just to bring on
Bring it on
record,
record.
my lord.
By way of an affidavit.
But the leave encashment part, my lord, the department will say, my lord, whether they are paid or not, my lord.
Leave encashment, have you received?
Not issued,
Not received.
not issued. I am denying.
Let the, which department is you represent, Mr. Peg, which department?
Pension, my lord.
Let the pension department as well as the Karli Anglong Autonomous District Council file their respective affidavit. No, but PPO, leave encashment? Have you enclosed it?
They have only enforced the order, my lord. I am denying. I have filed reply to that.
Where is the leave encashment? Enclosing the relevant documents to support their contentions that the PPO amounting to the PPO pension payment order has been already issued to the writ petitioner for drawing the family pension. As well as an amount of rupees 1,03,410 towards leave encashment has also been released. So the particulars of the PPO stated to have been released to the petitioner, issued to the petitioner, shall be brought on record by the Department of Pension by way of an affidavit, and the particulars with regard to the leave encashment shall be brought on record by way of an affidavit by the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. Let both the affidavits be filed by 29th. Matter be listed again on 3rd.
Well, earlier we have paid provisional pension, my lord. Thereafter they have finalized it. We have not known as to how much amount has been already released, my lord. And my lord, treasury officer is the party here, as per number 10, treasury officer, Chief Treasury.
For what?
He can say what, whether that amount has been released.
First,
or-
receive your PPO.
Fine.
Yes, list on 3rd. We are making it, we are fixing a date. You have to file by 29th.
My lord.
If you don't, then we are consequential orders. We have to
And
take you
you-
to notice.
That has been fixed, my lord, 3rd of May.
3rd of May.
Obviously.
The case where the petitioners are working as master workers, madam. Now they are seeking, my lord, at least a minimum wages because they are paying rupees 2,000 per month, madam. And my lord, that too has also not been paid for a long time, my lord, because this is also, my lord, where there's some area dues which has been admitted. Now, my lord, one of the issues arose, my lord, as to whether, my lord, these people, my lord, whose nomenclature shows in their appointment to be part-time workers, my lord, can be, my lord, paid the minimum wages, madam. Now, my lord, on that count, my lord, I relied upon, my lord, the circulars of the, my lord, labor department, my lord, where minimum wages are prescribed, though of course with regard to the various factories and all, my lord. Therefore, my lord, the labor department was implemented as a party respondent here, my lord. They've taken time on the last few occasions, my lord, to pay instructions.
Yes.
Otherwise, the water resources department matter, my lord.
I'm paying on behalf of water issues.
Who's for the labor? Mr. Pegu? Who's for the labor department?
But other than the madam was appearing and no, this up to what about it?
SC labor and employment.
Very definite.
Some, the reason it's not mentioned as DA, it's even mentioned as SC labor and employment. What are labor and employment nine?
But
I
last
also therefore missed it, your lordship, in the sense that even the file is not with us at this moment, your lordship. Moment. No, however, সেইটো কাৰণে কেলে সেই- Oh, no, তাকে দিয়ে নাই, SC labor and employment টো কাৰণে বস্তুটো আমিও গম পোৱা নাই।
Even the finance is there as a party.
Yes.
Who's for the finance?
We are seeing that we are our duties are similar to that. Therefore, we rely on the labor
It's item 29. 29. Finance.
Yes.
Lordship, right now, I don't even have the file, your lordship.
But by which order was labor added as a party?
My lord, they were varied, my lord, by order digits. My lord, I think, 13, 12, 23, my lord. Email IN number 237423. In fact, on the last two occasions, they took time, they're not seeking instructions, they think that they haven't received the instructions. In fact, their names were not being shown at that point of time. And therefore, my lord, of course, now my learned friend is saying it's shown as SC. Sending council, my lord, rather than the GS, my lord. Then,
Did you file amended post title?
yes, ma'am, yes, madam.
But in
That
your
was filed on
amended
21.
post title, there is no mention of the labor department.
My lord, it was filed on 21, 2023, ma'am. That's a copy. With me, ma'am.
No, there is one, some July, 3rd or 9th of July. The amended memo.
No, my lord, thereafter we filed on 21, 12, 2023, we filed this amended cost title. I have a copy with me, my lord. This order was passed on the 13, 12, 2023, my lord. And accordingly, my lord, we filed this amended, my lord, cost title on 21, 12, 2023, my lord. Labor.
Yes, labor. What for was labor added as a party?
My lord, we relied upon some circulars of the labor department, my lord, which provides for minimum wages for different factories and establishments. My lord. So our case is, my lord, the state can provide, my lord, a minimum scale wages for, my lord, factories and all, my lord. My lord, can the state, the model employer, my lord, cannot, my lord, have, my lord, same kind set of rules for them, my lord. Because, my lord, otherwise, my lord, it's a discriminatory, my lord, proposition, my lord. These people are, my lord, being paid rupees 2,000 or that to be intermittently, my lord, per month, my lord.
Mr. C.S. Hazarika, learner, cabinet advocate, submits that he names, submits that although Labor Department, there it is a party, the instructions necessary are not available within the phrase for 3 weeks per time. Mr. M. Dr. Mr. C. Sharma appears for public health, water resources. Mr. A. Cholira for the finance department. Let the matter be listed after 3 weeks, by which time the government advocates appearing for the labor department will place before the court the necessary instructions relevant and file affidavit if so advised. Matter be listed after 3 weeks.
ये ऐसा में
Respondent to the extreme of the government advocate committee.
maybe GSA mining may be detected all that also GSA may detected otherwise sometimes
He said yes.
oblige.
May please, your lordship. Lordship, on 28 to Lordship, the Lordship was pleased to record the findings of the case with the direction to the finance department, Lordship, for providing instructions. And accordingly, Lordship, on 15-3, Lordship, while the matter was listed, Lordship, while Lanet saying there's some instruction with a prior to submit the complete instruction, Lordship.
Lordship, if I can just place the Lordship, may just have a look. Lordship, here as we asked for the clarification, Lordship, as per our instructions, it is the administrative department itself. They did not upload the name of the petitioner, my lords, because Lordship, they have stated that the information of late Arup Langthasa was not available due to unavailability of relevant documents, Lordship. Here, finance department had no role, Lordship. We sought for the clarification for, if I can just place those things. And that has been forwarded to the government also, my lord, and they are aware of this development. My lord. Let me just go to our.
It's about Paraway.
Yes, Lordship, because that is available with the administrative guard and they are the authority to pay the first salary also. So we sought a clarification because we don't have the records. We did not have the records, the administrative department. And that is what we are placing because Lordship, on the basis of that, we.
Okay, now tell us what you want to submit on the basis of this instruction.
Lordship, it is the administrative, they are the ones, they are the authorities that will verify and they are the authorities that have to make the payment, Lordship. That we have stated in, Lordship will go through the first page, the third paragraph. SIU had approved, we had received the names of 9 people.
Now,
And
does it include the petitioner or not?
Lordship, the name of the petitioner has been excluded by the administrative department because there shortage of some documents, Lordship. That.
Okay, now. Some affidavit you have filed.
Yes.
You are sure?
Yes.
They have filed, Lordship.
They have filed.
Last Saturday.
Filed by whom?
Respondent number 1.
Who is respondent one?
Commissioner Secretary, Hilira Department.
You submitted that affidavit has been filed with the respondent number 1, but the same is not available in the matter be lifted again after 1 week. Trace out the affidavit and connect it. It's
Published.
after some time.
Otherwise, there is an urgency to case lordship. In earlier 2 occasions, the petitioner counsel lordship was accepted. Well, it was the 3 years in that prison no case lordship because interim transfer order lordship. The transfer order is paying by this honor. There is an interim order authority.
Interim order passed on which day?
Well, that was passed on lordship long back lordship in 2022.
And appears for the retention of the matter. And it appears for the retention of the 9/4. Presence of the retention order. Real name of the interim order. The order date, the order 28/4/2023, by which the order of transfer dated 28/3 staying order order.
My pleasure, Lordship. And in this case, Lordship, they are covering the department for higher department is appearing Lordship. So he's come, but he's has to go for personal difficulty. He has leaked the court. Tomorrow, Lordship.
That Mr. A.R. Robikar hearing for the higher education part.
Different time, Lordship, different council has been appearing and taking time, Lordship.
What is your prayer?
So, Lordship, we are seeking only for minimum scale of pay, Lordship, in percent of the honorable division bench or order, Lordship, open dash, Lordship, in
You're
para
still
number
working.
22, Lordship.
You're working.
Yes, Lordship.
According to my
Lord.
guidelines, it's or we'll have it on Friday.
Lordship.
Friday. Friday.
Lordship.
26.
Lordship. Deeply applied.
It's correct. Okay. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? On 17/11/23, my lordship, there was an order. My lord, in this case, my lord, education department has placed for 3 weeks time to file an affidavit, additional affidavit on behalf of commissioner and secretary education department, but they have not filed. Petitioner is working, my lord. Similarly situated persons are getting salary. She was appointed pursuant to a selection process. Advertisement was there. Selection is there, my lord. Because of her transfer from one place to another place, my lords, her salary was withheld.
Yes, can you take it after some time? Yes, from
Lordship, can it be taken after some time because I have to attend in school today some program with them.
Then some other date.
Yes. Then on my lord, on 29.
29. It's on 29.
My lord, on that, before that day, my lord, they should produce necessary instruction additional affidavit. Because there was an order, my lord.
Based on 29, by which day the respondent will place before the court the necessary instruction.
Yes, my lord. In terms of order dated 17/11.
In terms of order dated 17/11.
11/20. Okay.
Herein, my lord, in fact, my lord, the petitioner was retired from service in the year 2015, and thereafter a punishment was imposed upon the petitioner for recovered an amount of, definitely after my lord appellate order, recovered an amount of rupees 15,076,000 from the retirement gratuity and all other. And my lord, and that's why my lord petitioner is not receiving anything from the date of retirement detail. Not paying the money, not regular pension.
Their readings are complete?
No, my lord. Time and again, they only paid for
Instructions are here, Lordship, we received it. We'll file affidavit in 2 weeks. Otherwise, Lordship, payment has been made.
What
to
payment?
Started.
What payment?
Arrear salary.
You released?
Yes.
You said you have not received?
No, regarding pension and other. Some arrear salaries.
Have you released the pensionary benefit?
Pension, that I'll have to. Otherwise, we'll file an affidavit. Instructions.
Who is stopping you from filing an affidavit? You're not filing it. That's the whole problem.
I received it some days back, Lordship, we'll file it in 2 weeks.
Mr. S. Das appeared for the petitioner and Mr. I. Bodhakur and S. Chaudhary appears for the writ petitioner. Mr. I. Bodhakur and counsel to the forest department submits the instructions that been received. He prays for how much time?
2 weeks.
2 weeks time to file the affidavit.
My lord, if lordship may kindly give a fixed date, my lord.
Counsel for the petitioner submits that since the matter has been filed, it is pending before the court. It the same be listed on a fixed date. Accordingly, let the matter be listed on 20 May. By which time the affidavit is prayed for by the learned counsel will be responded to. Fine.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, my seniors are left in another court, so kindly pass over the matter some other.
Who is the senior?
G. Vodula for Corporation Department.
What was the issue here?
My lord, issue here is that, my lord, the members of the petitioner union has got their hearers benefit, but some of the benefit has left, my lord. Out of that, my lord, the house rent allowance and medical allowance.
Second up
Obliged.
at 2 p.m.
Obliged.
Yes.
May it please your lordship. My lord, this second round of litigation, my lord, the service of the petitioner has not been regularized. My lord, in spite of the direction issued in the year 2005, my lord. In accordance to that direction, my lord, he was appointed in a vacant post of peon, my lord. But the finance department, the joint secretary said that that appointment is null and void, and his service has not been regular till date. Madam, so far the pleading is concerned, it has been completed. It may be taken up any day for disposal, madam.
They submitted the pleadings to the matter.
A short date,
And
madam.
hearing 21st May
25th.
30. 21st of May.
14 May, madam.
14 May, not
Madam, on 25th.
14 May, we have
Then it's okay, madam. On 25th. Obliged.
The petitioner retired from service in January 2018, Lord. Till now, Lordship, the pension and pensionary benefits have not been finalized. So I am for your Lord.
No, my lord, actually, sorry to say, my lord, but it was told by my earlier counsel, recently I will begin here to win. Yes, only I may be given, or,
who had appeared in the matter?
no, I will appear on behalf of accountant general now, my lord. I may be given on a 1 day time, so that I can, or, just now I'll ask, or maybe taken 2 o'clock. I'll inform, ask them instruction, because the BP is not with me, that's right. Or,
It's not 29. Have you not 29?
In the meantime, the health
my
and
lord,
finance may also-
maybe on 30. Yes.
Today I got a latest instruction that my lord GIS, GPF, provisional area pension, this has been given. Yes, provisional pension and provisional area has been released.
It has not been finalized since 2018.
No, finalization is the final pension. So for during the pendency, my lord, this is the development.
He has received provisional pension. That was my instruction, but Lordship, it was not finalized.
No, GIS, GPF has been given. Leave encashment and full pension has not been paid.
Why?
It's under process. There's some proceeding, my lord, against the petitioner. Now it has been completed, I suppose. So, my lord, there is a delay. Lordship will post it, my lord, after 2 weeks, my lord, we will give the update. And in the meantime, also, my lord, he may also have the instruction from the client, my lord, unless he has received the GIS, GPF and all that.
Matter be listed again on 21st May. By which time it is not the price parties will apprise and that status of the retired and pensionary benefit. Which petitioner claim have not been not 21st.
Obliged, Lordship.
Lordship, we have filed our
In this case, Lordship, we are checking pensionary benefit of my deceased father, deceased husband, who died on 14/11/2019, Lordship in Thane. And Lordship, he rendered his services as a pro Lordship, and he was appointed on 23rd of December 2009, Annexus 3, page number 15. Lordship. 2018. I did order dated 23rd of December 2009. Babul Hazarika, Kabulok Lordship. Office order. May I read it, Lordship?
Yes. Read it.
Order number 5, subject to the termination from service at any time without notice and assigning any reason thereof and anticipation of satisfactory police verification report, the following master roll trained crew under the directorate are hereby temporarily appointed as Losker and posted at the place as shown below against their name as per government letter number 20 dated 16/1/2009 in the scale of pay of rupees 24904027 FB 4020 per month plus usual allowances as admissible under the rule with effect from the date of joining. The candidate will have to give undertaking before joining that he will abide by the new pension rule of the government, which are being formulated in the line with the contributory pension scheme announced by the Government of India as per Finance Budget Department number 20 dated 25/1/2005. And my husband was enlisted in serial number 5, that is Babul Hazarika, who is my husband, Kabulok Ghat Lordship. And thereafter, Lordship, he rendered his services in the same post, Lordship, as a crew, Lordship, and as Losko Lordship in the same place, Lordship. And subsequently, he died on 14/11/2019. Almost rendered his services almost 22 years, 9 months, and as temporary worker, almost 9 years, Lord. But including 22 years, 9 months, Lord. But which has been categorically mentioned into their
Yes.
Person
Temporary worker, master roll worker.
master workers, and he was temporarily appointed as Lusker, but the petitioner never joined in his service.
What is Lusker?
Lusker is a grade 4.
The sanctioned post.
He was temporary, he was appointed, but he never joined with the Lusker post, but he continued his service as master worker till his death, my lord. And regarding that, with the receipt of the remuneration, I have annexed all those documents till his date of death, the month of October 2019, he has received the minimum of the pay scale, my lord. But after all the areas have been already
So
been
you have not
given.
released the pension for what?
He's not entitled for any pensionary benefit.
Because he's the master roll.
My
Not not
No.
confirmed.
not confirmed. In fact, this is the 4th round of litigation, my lord. Earlier 3 rounds, I have filed affidavit also, then petitioner withdraw the cases and take liberty to file a fresh. This is the 4th round.
Where are the earlier orders?
Orders I have, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Counsel.
Yes, Lordship, liberty was granted to
Liberty
me,
is
Lordship.
given.
I have already
And in
mentioned
fact, the
in my
petitioner was
litigation.
so hurry, my
Yes,
lord. In this petition, some of the documents he has annexed, he said, I have signed in my affidavit. So hurriedly, he have filed the petition. The WPC number 5583/2022. No doubt, liberty has been given by this honorable court. WPC 2466/2022 and WPC number 1221/2022. 3 cases have been dismissed.
Liberty was granted.
Already the
to-
last page, I have
These are in the earlier matters. What was the issue?
almost similar. Earlier
Almost similar,
salary.
but your Lordship, some inadvertently somewhat mistake due to the
Now
same
here
Lordship.
you are not
It was withdrawn.
you are not regularized.
Yes, not regular, but Lordship, I was directed the authority and my service was appointed as temporary basis, Lordship. But despite of the same, Lordship, I rendered my services in the same post. If my husband did not continue and join in his services in the respective post, then why the respondent authority, that is the higher authority, was not terminated or dismissed or removed from the services?
What is
That is the fault of the government, Lordship, not the
is your
fault
prayer?
part of my husband, Lordship.
What is your prayer?
Lordship, from granting pensionary benefit.
Pensionary.
Yes.
What is the say condition for being granted a pension?
Yes, my husband was temporarily been appointed, Lordship.
Temporary. So you have to be confirmed.
Service was not confirmed despite the state order, Lordship. The authority itself not confirmed The husband of my services, what to do, Lordship?
your
That is fault of the
husband-
government, Lordship.
But the
But
husband.
I was assigned to work such and such post. My husband is working in such and such post, your Lord.
There, but your right for a pension comes only when you are confirmed.
Is temporary upon employee entitled to get pensionary benefit?
What authority?
The Honorable Apex Court clearly mentioned that, Lord. We will place the next that, Lord. Time may be given. Lord.
In fact, the dividend bench order which honorable High
Master
Court.
rule all time may not be, but temporary government employee, Lordship, who rendered his services, he entitled to get pensionary benefit.
What
That
is
is
the
clear.
judgment? That's what
Lordship will place next.
Mr. M. Soikia, learned counsel for the like rely on such judgment of the effect for the period of time. How much time?
2 weeks.
Instead of 2 weeks. Right.
Transport.
Transport Department, MS. A. Raskwa. A. Dak.
Deeply obliged.
Deeply obliged.
My senior is on lakes in court number 1. Kindly pass over for time being.
What's the matter?
I am not acquainted with the.
You are not acquainted.
No,
Why?
if I just joined.
You are not attached to your senior.
I haven't assisted in this matter.
You may not have insisted, but the matter you must know
39 and 44.
39, 40, and 50. Yes.
Lordship, in this case, social justice is not that.
Submitted to PM.
Obliged.
Lord, here is a case, my lord, the petitioner has been harassed by its own department, my lord, she has not been allowed to, my lord, reinstate in service. My lord, there is a allegation about appointment, and my lord, 9/2/2023, a suspension order was, my lord, given effect thereto. Thereafter, my lord, on subsequent stage, numbers of time it has been extended. But the review process has not been contemplated, and till date, my lord, no charge been framed. Now, Lordship, kindly see last date, this honorable court passed a direction to the parties concerned 7/3/2024. 7/3/2024. 7/3, my lord. Heard Mr. S. Samorial, learned counsel for the petition, also heard Mr. Dina, senior government advocate.
Yeah, where is Mr. Dina?
My lord, affidavit they filed, my lord. But this affidavit totally, my lord, in violation of the direction passed by this honorable court.
List this matter again. On on 25 April for admission hearing.
But only only prayer is, Lordship, this is my lord case where the petitioner is suffering, my lord. Only observation attempt may be made for this.
Therefore, we are listing on
My-
25. Otherwise, we would have deferred it.
My, sorry.
Area salary, yes.
Mr. Lordship, it is still under examination as the instructions were received today, your Lordship.
What is being examined? When will that examination be completed? We give you 1 more week's time. Complete it within 1 week and place it before the court. What is your result after the examination? MS H. Terangpi Learned Counsel appearing for the Education Department is permitted further 1 week's time to complete her instructions and place it before the court as to the status of the claims of the writ petitioner towards the area salary. Place this matter again on 3rd. MS A. Talukdar appears for the writ petition,
Lordship, apart from that, there are other things which we have not received, Lordship.
which is
Lordship, firstly, the letter which, the pension letter 22/6/2023, his final pension, there has been an error with regard to the date, Lordship. Then, Lordship, the leave
no,
salary.
first let us wait, get your area and leave salary.
Lordship, leave salary, subsistence allowance. These are things there,
Area salary, leave salary and subsistence allowance.
Lordship.
Uh, be placed before the court by the next 3 weeks on third of May.
Much obliged.
The matter regarding the pension and other retirement benefits, in this case, the PNR government has to file an affidavit, and they take time on several occasions, but still yet no affidavit has been filed. Affidavit has to file by the PNR department. And one last, several occasions, the times that are allowed.
Yes, who's filed it?
The PNRD department.
Where is the PNRD department? As per the last order
Yes, ma'am.
dated 11/3/2024, PNRD department was directed to file affidavit. Was granted 4 weeks time to file affidavit.
And the first order also,
However,
18/5.
no such affidavit has been filed. The counsel to the PNRD is also not present in court. Matter be listed after 1 week, by which time the department will file their affidavit. If so advised. By the next 8 weeks, if no affidavit is filed, court may proceed to decide the matter on the basis of the pleadings available.
Obliged.
This report.
As per the last instruction, Lordship had asked us to get instruction in the matter. My lord, I have got my instruction. So I pray for a 2 weeks time because I have received it the day for yesterday. So I'll give a copy of the affidavit as soon as possible. My lord, in fact, I have been informed that he retired in 2020 and the promotion for the HOD in his cadre, the notification came up in 2022. And as such, the notification came after his retirement. And by that time, he has already availed the MSCP, the benefits of a MSCP scheme. And now he's asking for a notional promotion.
The junior has been.
Junior has been promoted after his retirement.
But we are in the same list, no? Seniority list.
Are you filing something or not?
Yeah, my lord, may grant me 2 weeks
Yes,
time to file an affidavit.
If you want to file it, file
Yes,
it.
my lord. 2 weeks time.
Mr. S.P. Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel, FETCL, prays for further 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Mr. H. Das, Learned Counsel, against further. MSK Fupan for respondent number 4. List after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Lordship, in this case, the woman is paying for the department lordship. He informing that he sent the affidavit for vetting lordship. He's about to file affidavit tomorrow lordship. Some time will come lordship. The woman is paying for department lordship. Technical. He's sent the affidavit for vetting lordship.
It is submitted by the council appearing for the higher education department that the steps are being taken to file the affidavit. He therefore prays for further 2 weeks time. Mr. M.P. Sharma appears for the petitioner. Mr. R.K. Talukar for accountant general. List after 2 weeks. No date to be fixed by the registry.
Lordship may kindly fix a date. Any date.
May.
Obliged.
Respondent was supposed to file an affidavit.
Lordship, affidavit has been sent for vetting lordship. 2 weeks
We
time.
further time prayed for by the Learned Government Advocate to file their affidavit. Mr. N. Hawk, counsel for the petitioner. Mr. H. Chakraborty for the respondent. List again after 2 weeks.
So, yeah, wait for date.
May I pray for a date? Date. Well, 17th. May. Published on 17th May.
My lord. Well, we have received the affidavit in opposition from the respondent, and in that, in para 8.
Do you want to file a reply? Do you want to file a reply
No,
affidavit?
actually, my lord, the respondent have admitted that they have. Look.
Please, your lordship.
Very.
Lordship, the reply has been already filed, but due to some mistake in the additional affidavit, it is remain in the defective section.
Well, they get it on record.
My lord.
Ah.
My lord, they have admitted that the transfer was in para 8, they have admitted that the petitioner was transferred as a punishment. Transferring as a punishment is illegal. And
Para?
At para 8.
Para 8.
Para 8. Para 8, third line.
Even their affidavit is not available on record. Government affidavit is not here. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that an affidavit has been filed by the respondent PNRD department, and to which a reply affidavit has also been filed with the petition. So both these affidavits are not available in the case report. Registry to verify the same and list the matter after 1 week. You want a fixed date? Do you want a fixed date?
No, not fixed date, but I want no, we want at least 15 days.
15 days, all right. Matter be listed after 2 weeks on 17th May.
17.
I pray for further weeks to file my affidavit.
Mr. SP Sharma, learned standing counsel, APTCL, prays for
2 weeks time. 2 weeks time.
4 weeks time.
The payment
While their affidavit, none appears for the writ petitioner, matter will be listed after 4 weeks.
What's up?
Petition affidavit, but it is also not on record today, your lordship. On last
It's
Saturday.
submitted by the learned government advocate, Mr. C.S. Azorika, that affidavit has been filed in the matter. However, the same is not connected to the case record. Registry to verify and connect the same affidavit to the case record. None appears for the writ petitioner. Mr. R.K. Talukdar appears for the accountant general. You are appearing in this matter? In this matter?
No.
Just after 2 weeks. Yes.
Lordship, kindly pass over the matter for time being.
Affidavit has been in some cases affidavit filed lordship, and some other cases affidavit not filed lordship. Sometime will be required lordship for filing the affidavit lordship.
Yes, they want some time to file affidavit.
Okay. Get the file for it.
With regard to the EDA.
In fact, my lord, this is a very interesting matter. It all depends upon the interpretation of section 519 of the Minimum Wages Act. In fact, yesterday we could lay our hands to two judgments, my lord. There is no judgment of the Supreme Court, one judgment of my lord MP High Court Division Bench, and one judgment of Madras High Court Single Bench. where they have taken the view which we are advocating.
So you can have it on a fixed date.
Yes.
You file some affidavit.
It's basically a question of law, my lord.
No, it's the same.
It's a question of law. There's nothing to be controverted on factual aspect.
3 weeks time, Lord.
Why 3 weeks?
Due to election it's coming, Lord.
Well, 16th of May.
Lots of.
That will take-
Lots of interim order may come, will continue.
He's more concerned with interim order faster until further order.
Deeply right.
It's on 16th of May. Mr. A. Chakraborty for responding.
Very feasible. Here I need forest time. Forest time to file.
How will you file so many affidavits? In the past 20 matters, you have been praying for time. How many affidavits will you file in a day? You have to think about some way to handle it. You must have given you time
In this
20
matter,
matters.
department said that they have not received proposal. I have to verify. Matter.
You have not received?
Department said that they have not received proposal. So I have to verify.
You will have to engage somebody on contract to file affidavit, draft out your affidavit and file it.
The already proposal submitted for my area salary from the director level to the secretary, but it is not sanctioned. Here, let's see, my grievance is that for area salary and they are now paying the lesser amount of salary, although I am entitled for the regular time scale of pay. That is my
We'll
claim.
give him some more time. We'll
That's true,
ask
Lord.
for some time.
So last occasion, by last order today, it's supposed to be interim order supposed to be considered for payment of my current salary at the as per 2017 hour period. You will also kindly see for a moment, let's see, page 49 and it's 16. I am getting my salary as per, let's say, got it, page 49 and it's 16. This is the last pay salary certificate. Let's say, kindly see
No, let
from
him get-
bottom logic.
Let him get the instruction there. Better to Mr. D. Learned Counsel for the what is this secondary element
Secondary department. Now it is secondary.
department to complete his instructions and file affidavits in the matter. Meantime,
Thank you.
Mr. A. Dekar, the counsel appears for the writ petitioner. Tendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar to release the
Area salary.
arrear salary
Lords.
payable to the writ petition as placed after 3 weeks.
If possible, that way. After 3 weeks.
Again, the same
Area loss is about the
adjournment fee.
lesser amount of salary, current salary.
Huh? 22nd of March.
Yes,
May. 22nd of
not. Obliged. Thank you.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, the government is yet to file affidavit.
No, why is it for orders today?
Lordship, on the last occasion,
Who is the department? Secondary, elementary education.
Elementary lordship.
What is to be done here?
In lordship, in item number 59, we have already filed our affidavit. And perhaps we need to file individual
Oh,
affidavit.
you have to take fresh steps on respondent 4. You have failed to take.
Because today it has come to orders.
Kindly make an attempt to look into the case records when matters are listed for orders. Because it's for particular purposes the matters are listed for order. The petitioner is given 4 weeks time to take fresh steps on respondent number 4. Matter be listed thereafter. Mr. P. N. Sharma, appears for the elementary education. Now appears for the petitioner. Mr. Niket Dotto appears for the respondents. Matter be listed after a week. Yes, we are about to pass an order. Yes, Mr. Soiki.
Lordship, I have taken steps for justice service and I have filed an affidavit, Your Lordship.
Thakur. It is submitted by the learned counsel to the petitioner that steps have been taken for service by way of dusty, and an affidavit to that effect has already also been placed, has also been filed. Have you filed an affidavit?
Yes, Lordship, I have filed.
On which date? An affidavit to bring before the steps taken by dusty has been filed. Accordingly, matter be listed after 4 weeks. Mr. Rike Dotto appears to be respondents.
Highly obliged.
By order dated 3/4/2024, service on respondent number 9 has been deemed to be completed by the court. Matter therefore be listed for after 3 weeks. Hey. Here, by order dated 21/2024, matter direct listed in the part for hearing in the part after the voting. Part is direct. Now appears for the a
Okay.
My lord, I have received status of inquiry for departmental proceeding. As inquiry committee has submitted inquiry report pending for disposal.
When was the report submitted? When was it submitted?
As per verbal instruction recently submitted.
these kind of instructions are not to be accepted.
Decision will be
What is
taken
the
soon,
what is
madam.
the meaning of recently submitted? There must be a date. You take a decision within 1 week. Take a decision.
Madam.
Mr. Counsel, that now that the disciplinary proceedings are over, let
Yes.
them take a decision.
Yes.
Huh?
My lord.
Heard learned counsel. Writ petition is filed with the petitioner to challenge the suspension order. Where is that?
Suspension order is at page 29, my lord.
Suspension order.
29, Annex 3.
It is 6th of May 2023.
6th of March, my lord.
6th of May.
It is on March, my lord, but
Page number 23, 29.
29, Annex 3, my lord.
Sixth of March.
6th of March, my lord.
Where is that order?
At page 30 also, my lord. Probably May is wrongly. Yeah. 30 is the order, my lord. 30.
He was arrested on 4/3, madam.
Placed under suspension on 6th of March 2023, pursuant to his arrest and detention in connection with ACB PS case number 10 of 2023 under section 7 within brackets of 8 the prevention of corruption. Since his date of suspension, the petitioner remains under since his date of suspension, petitioner continued to be under suspension. Being agreed, the present petition has been filed, challenging said suspension order on the ground that the same is violating the law laid down by the apex read with the judgments passed by this court. So, earlier, opportunities were granted the respondent obtain required instruction. Today, when the matter is called up, the understanding council elementary education has placed before the court a communication dated 22nd of April 2024. The effect that the disciplinary committee, which was constituted to inquire into the to proceed departmentally against the petitioner, has submitted its report. The matter is presently pending before the disciplinary authority and awaiting further order. Under such circumstances, the court is of the considered view that since the departmental proceedings have already been initiated, the inquiry has been completed and the inquiry report has been submitted, the disciplinary authority / the competent authority should proceed to pass necessary orders on the necessary orders pursuant to the report submitted by the inquiry officer. So, while passing such necessary orders, the departmental authority will also decide on the question of keeping the petitioner under further suspension and pass necessary orders, speaking orders thereon. Any such order that is passed, copy thereof shall be served on the writ petition. The entire exercise may complete in a period of 2 weeks from the date of receipt of such petition. The petition accordingly stands in book of in terms of the above.
Keep your pleasure.
Yes.
Lordship, written instructions, your lordship.
What is that instruction?
Lordship, the instruction is that an inquiry was done, your lordship, and pursuant to that, he was suspended. And no review has been done till date. With suspension, your lordship order. And an inquiry committee has been constituted on 17/4/2024, your lordship.
Alternate counsel. Present it. We are disposing it off with a direction to pass necessary order.
Restate the petition. Restate the petition.
No, pass orders to decide on his suspension. Because your disciplinary proceedings have been initiated now. We'll direct them to pass orders for review of the suspension.
Can it be on next week?
That submission you should have made it in the morning. We had kept it for instructions in the second half. Right?
Tomorrow or day after.
Instructions as directed have been received by the standing council. The standing council submits that the committee has been constituted for proceeding departmentally against the petition. However, no review, the suspension. And, no review of the suspension of the petitioner had taken place. In view of such instructions being placed for the court, and the council submits that the matter will be taken up next. To complete his instruction. Placed accordingly next.
Obligation.
Obligation.
Yes.
It please your lordship. My lord, issue here is that, my lord, the members of the petitioner union got their benefits under VRS scheme, my lord, but they have entitled to some other benefit which has not been provided to them, my lord. Out of that, my lord, the house rent allowance and medical allowances has given to other similarly situated persons, my lord, but the petitioner is not getting the same. And in other hand, my lord, the respondent authority had calculated the VRS benefit for a period, my lord, which is lesser than 9 months, my lord. I have furnished a copy of the scheme, my lord. As per the scheme, my lord, in paragraph 2, it has been stated, in all calculations of VRS benefits, the basic pay and rate of VRS allowances shall be taken as on the date of the application by an employee opting for VRS and the date of closure of the SLP.
Where is the order of 3010?
My lord, 3010 is at page, my lord. At page 31, my lord. Annex 2. By this notification, my lord, registration of the mill was cancelled and the liquidator has been appointed. And the liquidator has been authorized to take immediate steps for closure of the mill, my lord. And finally, my lord, the closure notice was issued, my lord, at page 35 and it's 4, my lord. At page 35, my lord, here it is mentioned, my lord, that Governor of Assam is pleased to confirm the cancellation of the registration of Assam Cooperative Sugar Mill Limited, Gutamari, clearing registration number so and appointment of liquidator under section so under Assam Cooperative Societies Act 1949 issued by petition file dated 30/10/2010 by registered cooperative further in pursuance of gov notification dated 7/6/2011, Public Enterprise Department, the governor is pleased to declare the industry unit of Assam Cooperative Spinning Mill Limited, Koitamari, closed with immediate effect, my lord. In view of the closure of the Assam Cooperative Spinning Mill Limited, Koitamari, the liquidator will remain as the custodian.
So otherwise, the calculation was made till 30/10/2010, your lordship. Because of that particular date, the registration of the society has been cancelled.
What is the status of the employees? Employees have not been charged.
They have already got the benefit till 30/10/2010, your lordship.
They have, but the mill is declared to be closed.
No.
Only with effect from 29.
Yes, your lordship. But otherwise, your lordship, from 30/10/2010, there is no function in the going on in the mill, your lordship.
The employees are entitled. Their claim cannot be over. What have you done?
With respect, your lordship. As on that, because your lordship, the mill it came into complete closure way back in 2004 itself.
But then also you are giving them till 2010.
Yes, your lordship.
Then why not till 2011? Who is to calculate the benefit?
My lord, chartered accountant has
Chartered accountant
calculated.
has been
my lord.
appointed.
Huh?
Chartered accountant has been appointed by the government, your lordship, and they have calculated the use, your lordship.
Who is the chartered accountant?
My lord, appointed by the government, my lord.
Where is that order?
My lord,
Where is the order of appointment?
my lord, that I have not annexed, my lord, but I have annexed the certificate issued after calculation, my lord, at page 43, my lord. Where, my lord, the calculation was made, my lord, till 29th of July 2011, my lord. Later on, my lord, by the letter dated 13th of May 2019, the joint registrar, my lord, has directed them to recalculate the same, my lord. They have mentioned that you are requested to recalculate VRS and other dues up to 30/10/2010. Accordingly, the chartered account has recalculated the same, and the members of the petitioner association has deprived of the benefit for 9 months, my lord.
You have filed your counter affidavit.
I have filed my affidavit in opposition.
What is your stand there? You are putting the blame on the CA.
No, your lordship, nothing. like that.
They have calculated because you have given them the period.
Yes, your lordship. The decision has been taken by the government to calculate the
So
dues till
which
30
department in the government?
4% department.
Who is representing?
First time representation.
You are representing.
Lord.
The secretary also.
Yes, your lordship.
So this affidavit is filed by whom?
Filed by lordship. By the additional registrar of cooperative society.
Then can the additional registrar represent the secretary?
No, he cannot represent them.
Then
He can represent the registrar of the cooperative society.
correct. So the payment is to be made by the government.
Made by the government.
So you get your views of the government.
Lordship.
Why it did not take place? Get it?
Yes, Lordship.
Third learned counsel for the party claiming the VRS dues along with medical and HRA.
Yes, your lord.
With effect, medical and HRA. Which are stated to have been wrongly calculated by giving the petitioner lesser benefit as the same to have been calculated till the closure of the bill, which was ordered on 29th of July 2011. Stop. Has now the petitioners are granted the VRS benefit up to 30th of October 2010,
Yes, my lord.
which is the decision taken by, which is the date of the decision taken by the government and notified by the registrar of cooperative society, and as well as the date for cancellation of the registration of the Assam Cooperative Spinning Mills Limited, Koitaman. First line of the committee. The petitioners are employees, erstwhile employees of Assam Cooperative Spinning Mill, Koitaman. Then you come to the last slide. The respondents, cooperation department, the respondent registrar of cooperative filed an affidavit justify claim, justify the stand of the department that the dues have been correctly calculated. Where par contra, the council commissioner submits that the dues have been calculated till 29th of July, sorry, till 30/10, 2024, 30/10,
2010.
namely the date of cancellation of the cooperative society. However, the bill came to be permanently shut only pursuant to the order dated 29 July 2010. From as such, till 29 July 2010, petitioner dues in respect of ERS, as well as HRA and medical required to be recalculated and released to the
May I make a submission, my lord?
Yes.
My lord, VRS, the component of HRA and MA has not been given from very beginning, from since 1996, my lord. But other benefit has not been given after 10, my lord.
say that recalculation of the PRS till 29th of July 2007, and also to reduce the benefits of HRA and medical as payable to the petitioner. Whereas since the affidavit filed by respondent 5, registrar cooperative department, it reveals that reveals only the decision of the government to calculate the VRS till 30th October 2010, and not the decision or the reason as to why the benefits have not been offered till 29th of July 2011. We direct the respondent cooperation department represented by the secretary file necessary affidavit to reflect the stand of the department vis-a-vis claim made by them. The affidavit filed within a period of 2 weeks be listed again after
May I pray for fixing it that
20 May.
Lordship, this is a matter relating to fixation of pay minor, pay parity minor. We are the retired 39 and 40 together, your Lordship. Retired employee of the social welfare department minor. We're getting our regular pension. The last occasion they had sought for time to file affidavit, your Lordship.
This matter pertains to Department of Women and Child Development.
Represent.
What we had was that if we most after the stick Now we have come to discover that it is done by the
Department.
government side, as well. As of now, we are the Paradise Commission of.
Who represents?
We are the government in interest.
Yes, further time. Submitted by Mr.
C. Sharma.
C. Sharma, come to the hearing board.
Respondent number 5 and 6.
Respondent 5 and 6. I think your comments have come. No.
Separate for the hearing list.
Have not been received by the Department of Guide.
Lordship, we have received telephonic instruction.
Your telephonic instructions are needed. We can record it. We can
Yes.
record your what telephonic instructions have been received.
That these matters are related to Department of Women and Child Welfare.
That is illegal. Have not been received. Accordingly, respondents have granted giving further time to complete their instructions and file necessary action. Yeah, the by Ora.
Report.
APS. Let's again after 3 weeks.
Pray for a date, my lord.
29th May.
Madam, I am appearing in item number 3, a matter relating to my lord.
You are the petitioner.
My lord. Because I was not thinking that this matter. I have taken now. Anyhow, my lord, the lordship may dispose of this matter because our grievances basically this was serving employee home department. He was suspended for and later dismissed from service. And thereafter on review on appeal, he was getting thereafter appeal of the petitioner reviewed the dismissal order. In place of dismissal order, he is punished and reduced to withholding the 4 consecutive increments. Here, my lord, one of the challenge was made 50 for making payment balance amount 50% pay and allowances for period of suspend period, particularly 25 to 2007 to 2008. Next prayer was for making payment of full pay allowances benefit for the period dismissal order from so and so period for making. Third prayer was for making payment of ROP and fourth was to make regulation period absence from so and so. In this regard, my lord, we have department has filed affidavit. Now on affidavit, they have stated regarding paragraph, my lord, lordship may 11. Lordship got it right. Affidavit.
Yes.
That is with regard to statement made in priority education, deponent category denies the same of the exponent has full honor Constitution of India, so and so. It is pertinent to mention that this is important. The petitioner's frequent absentee and habitual drinker and undisciplined constable for his several strictures were given to the petitioner several times. B. The petitioner is given minor and major punishment on several occasions. His unbecoming behavior discipline code. That C. Departmental proceeding jurisdiction was drawn up against the petitioner for undisciplined conduct, gross negligence, and
You are reading from which paragraph?
Lordship, affidavit in opposition. Paragraph 11, page 1, 2, 3, my lord.
Okay. Yes.
Lordship. Lordship, this is their observation. Next page, your lordship, it is pertinent to mention. Lordship got it.
Yes.
First point here given the petition frequent absentee, habitual drinker, and undisciplined constable or his several stricture given to the petition on several times. Number 2, The petitioner was given minor and major punishment on several occasions for his unbecoming behavior in the discipline force. The departmental proceeding number 07/2000 was drawn up against the petitioner for his undisciplined conduct, gross negligence in the election or duty. That number D. That duty, ulterior motive, the petitioner has filed this petitioner who the respondent is in damaging position. E. The petition is not maintainable, not maintainable in the condition. That with regard to 12 petitioner has no comment. I have gone through here one statement, my lord, that he, yes, eight lordship, and then, sorry, trouble lordship, paragraph 7. Lordship.
Yes.
With regard to statement so and so, deponent begs to state the petitioner is not entitled to get following relief from the deponent respondent authority as Rule 66 so and so as per managed Assam Police Manual. Number 1, balance 50% pay allowances for a suspension period from so and so. Number 2, full pay and allowances for dismissal period 21/9/2002, 13/9/2000, including ration money. Number 3, revised pay benefits on the same state service. Revision of pay rules 2010 effective from 1/1/2006 for the period from 1/1/2003 to 13/9/2010. 4, regulation breakup service since the day of suspension till the date of dismissal from 28/5/2007, 13/9/2010, and the entire period is to be treated on duty. This observation remaining I do not also because I cannot because I could not contact this and number also don't have. This observation can be disposed of.
Which one?
This last D, C4, my lord, point 4, lordship got it. Here, because regularization and breakup service since the day of suspension till date of dismissal, that is from 28/5/2007 to 13/9/2010, and the entire period is to be treated as on duty for all purposes. I think this with this observation, this may be because earlier finance, because they have mentioned the Assam Police Manual, because I don't have that also. If so, because they will not say wrongly, because if Police Manual say it is not entitled, I'm not entitled. I cannot argue on that point because the DJ Lordship may kind enough to dispose. Or then I can get to I thought there was. Then anyhow, I'll try to find out some sources.
Dismissal was converted.
Yes, this will convert into
50%.
Raise up. This my claim is because some benefits is to be supposed to be given for that particular period, not given. That is the main claim. And as per their manual listing. Otherwise,
Matter be called up again Thursday.
because this is very vital point is there. Benefit for today as an of course submitting because they are regularizing. We backup period is taken. That will to help him. That will be on record. And Thursday, Miller.
Put it up on Thursday.
Thursday, Miller. On it will be on list, Miller. Then we call out. Yes, Miller. On Thursday, I will be there.
Thursday.
Like
25th. But please be present when the matter is called up.
Oh, definitely, Miller. I will do.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, the matter may be adjourned for the day, your lordship.
The matter. Of the cookie matter.
Rates of fixation of pay, your lordship. Refixation of pay.
If, 2015 matter.
I seek accommodation for the day.
Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation for the day. Up again on 25th. 25th.
Your Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Miss MD.
Mr.
Zedit Vora, on behalf of Miss MD Vora.
Mr. Zedit Vora appears on behalf of Ms. MD.
Post.
May I please your lordship kindly adjourn the matter for today, lordship?
25th.
Yes.